Pethox the Great 1723 by Jonathan Swift. From Venus born thy beauty shows, but who thy father no man knows, nor can the skilful herald trace the founder of thy ancient race. Whether thy temper full of fire discovers Vulcan, for thy sire the god who made Scamander boil, and round his margins singed the soil from, whence philosophers agree in equal power, descends to thee whether from dreadful Mars, you claim the high descent from whence you came, and, as a proof, show numerous scars by fierce encounters made in wars, those honorable wounds you bore from head to foot and all before. And still the bloody field frequent familiar in each leader's tent, or whether as the learned contend you from the neighboring Gaul descend, or, from Parthenope, one the proud, where numberless thy votaries crowd, whether thy great forefathers came from realms that bear Vespuccio's name too, for so conjectures would obtrude, and from thy painted skin, conclude whether as Epicurus 3 shows the world from justling seeds arose which mingling with prolific strife in chaos kindled into life, so your production was the same, and from contending atoms came. Thy fair indulgent mother crowned thy head with sparkling rubies, round beneath thy decent steps. The road is all with precious jewels, strewed the bird of Pallas foreknows his post thee to attend where thou goest. Byzantians boast that on the clod, where once their sultan's horse hath trod grows, neither grass, nor shrub, nor tree, the same thy subjects boast of thee. The greatest lord when you appear, will deign your livery to wear in all the various colors seen of red and yellow, blue and green. With half a word, when you require, the man of business must retire. The haughty minister of state with trembling, must thy leisure wait, and while his fate is in thy hands, the business of the nation stands. Thou darest the greatest prince attack, canst hourly set him on the rack, and as an instance of thy power, enclose him in a wooden tower with pungent pains on every side, so Regulus 5 in torments died. From our youth, all virtues learn dangers with prudence to discern, and well thy scholars are endued with temperance, and with fortitude with patience, which all ills supports, and secrecy the art of courts. The glittering bow could hardly tell without your aid to read or spell, but having long conversed with you knows how to scroll a billet doux. With what delight, methinks, I trace your blood in every noble race, in whom thy features shape and mien are to the life distinctly seen. The Britons, once a savage kind, by you were brightened and refined descendants to the barbarous Huns, with limbs robust and voice that stuns, but you have molded them afresh, removed the tough superfluous flesh, taught them to modulate their tongues and speak without the help of lungs. Proteus on you bestowed the boon, to change your visage like the moon, you sometimes half a face produce, keep t'other half for private use. How famed thy conduct in the fight with Hermes son of Pleias bright? Outnumbered half encompassed round you strove for every inch of ground then, by a soldierly retreat, retired to your imperial seat. The victor when your steps he traced, found all the realms before him, waste you o'er, the high triumphal arch pontific, made your glorious march, the wondrous arch behind you fell, and left a chasm profound as hell you in your capital, secured a siege as long as Troy endured. Footnote 1 Naples, anciently called Parthenope from the name of the siren, who threw herself into the sea for grief at the departure of Ulysses, and was cast up and buried there. Ovid, met Rome in 141 WEB. Footnote 2 Americus Vespucius, the discoverer of America, in 1497, see Hakluyt's Navigations, Voyages, etc. Romans 7 161, Roman 8 449, WEB. Footnote 3 see Lucretius de Renat Lib Roman 1 WEB. Footnote 4 Bubo the Owl Dublin edition. Footnote 5 taken prisoner by the Carthaginians in the First Punic War, and ultimately tortured to death, see the story in Cicero de Officiis. I 13 Horcarm Roman 3 5 WEB.